Let's go back to the latest that we are picking up on Sri Lanka blast. We are joined live by Chevaan Daniel on this broadcast. He's Group Director of Maharaja TV. He's going to join us live from Colombo. I believe he's live with us. First of all, Mr. Daniel, really appreciating you joining us live on this broadcast. Thanks for joining us, Republic TV. What information, sir, can you share with our viewers as far as the latest blast reported in Colombo near the church is considered? What is the latest on that? Chevaan Daniel, Group Director, Maharaja TV, joining us live from Colombo. 87 bomb detonators were found earlier today, the latest information, and also that blast that was reported in Colombo near a church. Anything more that you can share with our viewers? The latest on ground in Colombo.
I cannot hear.
Can you hear us,
or
sir?
see anything right now. No, I cannot.
Okay, let's try and reconnect with Chevaan Daniel in a bit. Let's also tell our viewers the latest that we are picking up. National emergency has been declared, a partial emergency. Mr. Chevaan, can you hear us? All right, let's try and... Mr. Chevaan, can you hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Mr. Chevaan, could you hear us, please?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Are we audible? Oh,
Hello?
right. Thank you, first of all, for joining us. Latest information, situation on ground, and this whole partial state of emergency, which is going to come into effect from midnight, and the latest on the Colombo blast.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, we can hear,
Hello?
Mr. Chevaan. What is the latest information as far as ground situation is considered? And the latest on Colombo blast, we believe there was a bomb disposal squad working on it. They were trying to defuse it, which in fact led to a massive blast in Colombo near church.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not sure if you can hear me very clearly, but I'll go ahead and explain to you what happened, what transpired over the past couple of hours over here in Colombo. We had several incidents leading up to the explosion. There were, as you rightly pointed out, 87 detonators discovered at a main bus station in Colombo. We also, and then maybe an hour or two after that, we had a van, a vehicle that was apparently tracked down by security forces and then suspected to obviously have been laden with explosives. We had a video of the bomb disposal unit attempting to defuse the bomb. And from what we understand, they did so successfully. Whether or not the explosion took place prematurely or went according to plan is still uncertain. No lives were lost as far as it's been reported, and there are plenty of CCTV and video footage of the explosion taking place. It was a pretty large explosion, from what I understand, and I can't be certain of this, of course, but a couple of maybe 100 or 200 meters away from the church that took a hit last morning. As you quite rightly pointed out, there's going to be a curfew tonight as well, imposed from 8 p.m. to 4 a.m. and then emergency regulations certain parts of the emergency regulation will be enacted at 12 midnight.
It's a cause of massive concern, Mr. Daniel, you would agree. At least 87 new detonators were found today. A lot of live ammunition, it seems, has been planted. Fortunately, no lives lost today, but your government suspects foreign hand. And we know that Tawheed Jamaat is believed to be behind this. If you could share us a little bit more perspective, the investigations, what all has the government managed to zero on in when you say there's a foreign hand behind these coordinated attacks?
Well, listen, the government has been making statements. Various members of the government have been making various statements. I don't think it helps the situation at all. I think the investigation has been handed over to the Criminal Investigation Department, and they need to be allowed to do their job. Right now, I think the situation needs to be contained, and the security forces and the police are doing a fine job in doing that. And obviously, the government and the people need to support their every endeavor. It is far too premature to be speculating on who did it and who is behind it. Obviously, there have been several arrests made, and from what I understand, it's the information that has been derived from these investigations that has led, for instance, to the discovery of the vehicle today. This obviously diffusing this bomb today, obviously that this was another target. It was meant for another target, and the security forces therefore have prevented an explosion, and that's kudos to them. The whole of this nation is really in their debt right now, and so we don't want to speculate. We don't want to start guessing because that just will exacerbate
Okay.
an already difficult situation.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Chevaan, Joint Director, Maharaja TV, for sharing all that information with us and joining, of course, live from Colombo on this broadcast of Republic TV. Thank you.